Okay, this is my Minecraft clone I have made. As you can see, I have put it into two files, main.py and game.py. I just made that to make stuff easier to separate the main menu and the game. So that way I don't have to struggle with hiding the main menu elements when the world is created. Let's start up the game. Okay, and I have added this animation. As you can see, each button is coming after the next. And then when I press play, it opens game.py. So this is the game. It puts the player into a type of survival mode where he falls down. There is gravity. As you can see, if I press F3, there's a debug mode in the corner. Interesting. And then if I click C, when I'm creative now, as you can see, I can fly around. I also have added a type of inventory system. So when I click E, it brings up blocks that I can place down. I've implemented a quite unique system for these blocks. So for example, let's just say I want to add new blocks into the game. Then I just throw the .png file into my blocks file. And then the block is added. So it's easy to customize. Well, let me just fly up here. Wait, okay, there you go, that's better. As you can see, there's still some bugs with the bounding boxes of the blocks. I still have to fix it. Okay, this is the website where I made the blocks in Piskel. So let's quickly make a stone block, then I'll show you how easy I made it to import the stuff. Let me just, okay, the block has been created. Now I just download the PNG and save it as a 16 by 16 pixels. Okay, done, it's downloaded. Now just go into my file manager, go into downloads, and as you can see, there's the new block. I copy it and I just paste it into my game. So Python blocks, and then as you can see, I just paste there and rename it to stone.png. Stone, okay, there you go. And now I just go back into the coding app and repress the button, and you'll see it works. There we go. Wait, I'm falling again. Let me just go into creative. Okay, as you can see, there is the stone block. Okay, I'm quickly just going to draw something with it. Okay, it's now done. The player can move around. As you can see, I still have to fix the bounding boxes, but that is that.